You all know I'm a survivor of an acoustic neuroma, and I have been going through some dreadful things, and with my cat, and so there has not been any improvement whatsoever, and as a result of that, I'm now getting these really bad anxiety and panic attacks. Well, I don't know if it's a contributing factor. I really don't know, but this is how I've been feeling, and these dreadful anxiety and panic attacks are very much as though I'm being buried alive. I'm being suffocated, and when they do come about, I have to rush out of my bed, cover the sheets, everything, torn off, kind of thing. And and then I get this sensation of wanting to pee, to wet myself, and before I can get to the commode, that's it. We comes down, you know, and I find that I'm having to do it several times, several times. And so my bed is always saturated in the stuff, and my clothing, it's no laughing matter. It really isn't. And I also think to myself, um, is it because I haven't got a partner as well? And, being here now, I feel very unsafe. I mean, it wasn't a problem being on my own before, but now being alone has become a problem, a major problem, especially since this issue with Grenfell Towers. And the thing is, they're just allowing the thing to stay up there like a goddamn monument or something, you know, trying to teach me a lesson, I suppose. You know, this is what's going to happen to you. This is what can happen to you should you tamper with things you don't understand. You're not supposed to tamper with. You know, honestly, the whole thing is just driving me crazy. It really, really is. And another thing I'd like to know is, what I've been noticing now is that a lot of women are going around with oversized backside and lips. They accentuate everything now. Everything is accentuated. The thighs, the hips, the backside, the lips. As though it's meant to be that way. And honestly, I'd like somebody to do a survey as to why this type of feature, physiology in a woman turns a man on. Why does the woman have to really look like a clown? Because to me, that's what she resembles now. A goddamn clown. She doesn't even look like a human being. She just looks like a clown, some kind of puppet. Some kind of puppet that's just ready, just lie there with her legs wide open all the time, just waiting to be penetrated, or whichever way the opposite person desires, you know. And to me, the whole thing just seems totally ridiculous. I mean, to me, it looks grotesque. It looks grotesque. You know, it doesn't look like a turn on. Yeah. Yes, I would like for somebody to do a survey as to why do men find that a turn on. huge backside, oversized thighs, oversized hips, and oversized lips. You know, what did they find it to turn on? You know, I think it's bloody ridiculous. The whole thing, honestly. Yeah. Oh my God, honestly. And life for me at the moment isn't very pleasant at all. Isn't very pleasant. I've asked to for my present care providers, North Kensington and Chelsea, social services, to not to be involved in my care any longer, because obviously that Dion Charles, they're not getting rid of her. So without she has to have an input um, into my care, because she's part of the team. You know, she's part of the team, so therefore she has to have an input into my care, because um, they work as a team. You know, they all have put their own little stamp on a person's care. Yeah. I thought you had to be. I thought it was the person you were allocated to. You know, the social worker you were allocated to. But apparently, this person, Dion Charles, is meddling in my business. Like no, like there's no tomorrow. You know, she has to have the say. Oh, she's my husband. She's my bloody, what's the word, dysfunctional husband. You know, that's what she thinks she is. Honestly, oh my God, that one, I wouldn't touch her with a fucking batch. Well, not that I'm gay. If I was gay, I wouldn't touch her with a bloody badge full. Honestly. And anyway, the whole thing is making me puke. The whole thing is making me want to be sick. Honestly, it really, really, really does. And this thing about women having oversized backsides and everything is fabricated, you know. And is it a homosexual thing, you know? To have a big backside, you know? I don't know. What's it all about? What is it all about? Anyway, I'm going to read you something briefly. Actually, very brief. I'm going to be very brief today because my stomach is hurting. It feels very uncomfortable. And it really doesn't matter what is going down. How many human lives are sacrificed? The truth has got to be told. You know, how many human lives are sacrificed in order to guard the truth from humanity. You know, what I'm saying is that the truth has got to be told regardless. So is it written, so shall it be done. So people, the original blue race, have no fear. Just raise yourself for this mighty big ride. I will not allow myself to be controlled and mocked. You know, because that's what it seems to me. You know, they seem to be ridiculing and mocking the woman of color. That's what they're doing now. And she's been ridiculed. She's been ridiculed and she's been mocked. As though she's everybody's puppy shoe. You know, everybody's little fling. You know, everybody's little, you know, it's easy for a laugh kind of thing. You know, not to be taken seriously. You know, and as I was saying, um, by me continuing um, showing you to be wearing a halo and you looking angelical whilst I am in a horn, wearing the horn, the big body, you know, blowing, waiting for some action, always the one always looking like the warrior, you know, always waiting, fancy a bit of a fight, And in reality, it's not like that at all. It's not me. In reality, it's not like that at all. I know for a start, I can get my opinion across without having to fight, without using my fist. It's about you listening. Or are you unable to listen? Have you lost it? Is that what it's all about? You've lost the means or the know-how of listening. Whereas there are barbarians among us pitching for a war, proving they are master and creator of planet Earth. They become so engrossed in the fact that they need to, they want to be, they are master of planet Earth, that they actually sacrificing babies. They eating babies, innocent babies. Not only babies, also those that is viewed in our society as being innocent, innocent beings. Well, I'm telling you all, okay, and listen well, people. Queens have no worries. You'll get your crown back. Kings, you'll get your sensuality and your physicality back. Everyone will be in great form once more. Will not ship around, will not ship around, will always remain an individual. For another 100 years. Never mind the sacrifice to make sure Britain rule for a further 100 years. We will also exist for another 100 years, and we will go on fighting. And we will look straight ahead because we know what we are all about. It's about honoring thyself and not giving up. It's about putting your wish into action and once again, know thyself. You are not servitors, so don't behave like goddamn servitors. You are strong, articulate, men and women able to make own choices and voice own opinions. Speak in a language which is pleasing to the ear. Each evening, thank the universe for your life, for being able to breathe in the fresh air. Now come, let's go on this journey of discovery and hope together. We can do it. We can make it. You know something. I'll show you how things have become and how we've taken um, what we used to practice um, all these moons centuries ago when we were brought into captivity, and we are still practicing it on ourselves because we think that's all we deserve. Um, I had this care worker. I said a day ago. A day ago, I asked for her really because I get on with her. She treats me like a kid basically. She's a mother figure. But the thing is, her problem is that she tends to she's very, like, for instance, she couldn't throw away a banana which was going brown, and breakfast, which I didn't eat, I couldn't eat. She couldn't bring herself to throw these things away. And also, washing up liquid. She her intention was to get the the maximum use from the product. So she refilled this empty bottle of fairy liquid, and I don't usually do that. Chuck it away. And then I start afresh. That's what life is all about. Yeah, you have to start afresh. Sometimes you have to start afresh. Wipe the slate clean. She just couldn't see these things for what they were. You know, leftovers you either give to the dog. In my case, I haven't got one, or you just throw it away. Abandon ship and get on the next ship. Get on the next one aboard. Get on board the next one. That's what it's all about. Yeah, sometimes you've got to do that. Yeah. I'd like to say to her, lady, it was finished, finito. Start afresh. Start on the next one. Start all over again. That's what I intend to do. Don't be afraid to jump over to the other side. Amen. Hallelujah. Peace. Together we can make this journey. Okay, Bella. Ciao, Bella. Ciao, ciao, Bella. Ciao, ciao, Bella.